Yo. Welcome, everybody. We back. Season 2 of the Parlay Gang, y'all. This ain't even week 1 yet. This ain't even our first episode, but we decided to bless y'all with a bonus episode, a futures episode. And this episode, we just going to give y'all what our futures best bets picks are of the whole year. So basically what a futures bet is, you can predict like the outcome of the season for a particular player. So you can pick who's going to have the most passing yards in the NFL, who you think is going to be the rookie of the year, who's going to be the defensive MVP, who's going to be the offensive player of the year. You can predict all these things. They all have different odds attached to the player based on the prediction of how the analysts or the odd makers think they're going to do for that year. So quick recap, futures bet is basically predicting the future of a particular stat line and who you think the best player is going to be for that particular stat line. So for example, last year I picked Christian Mccaffery to have the most rushing yards in the NFL. $20. His odds was like, I forgot what his odds were. His odds were like plus 5,000 at the time. So I bet $20 and $20 won me $1,500 betting on that. Quick $20, you win it, you lose it, whatever. I got lucky and he hit. So that's the goal. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you some of our best bets. Some of them are long shots because, sometimes the long shots make the best money. You put a little amount of money and you win the most. And then some of them are going to be just realistic, feasible picks. Like Christian McCaffrey has a good chance to lead the league in rushing again this year. So he's not going to have really great odds in his favor. So just things like that, y'all. So that's what the futures bets are. So I gave y'all a quick breakdown. Now I'm going to introduce the cast like always. My name is Ife. I'm your host of the Parlay Gang, here with my brother T.O., here with my other brother Vic, to bring y'all the best bets. All right, ain't nobody doing it like us. Ain't nobody transparent like us. We win some, we lose some, but we're going to do that together. Yo, Vic, T.O., how y'all feeling, man? Y'all had the whole season off, man. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, welcome back, Parlay Gang, man. We here again. Actually, I'm feeling good, man. Going into football season, kind of up in bets right now. Due to the MLB season, I'm up like over 2,300 in the MLB season. Just off DraftKings alone. No parlays. Just DraftKings. That's my shit, DraftKings Daily. So I'm going into the NFL season, with some ammo.
That's what I like to hear. Yo, I'm feeling really good. I'm very, very excited for this year. Hey, it's about to go down. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to just getting in front of the TV and just sitting down and zoning in on these football games.
Yes,
Y'all know, man, it's been a long time coming.
Yes,
so,
sir.
man, let's get to it. I'm feeling real good about this year. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I'm feeling real good. I'm excited. So let's just get to it. I'm excited for college football. I'm excited for, NFL. It's going to go down this year. Let's do it.
All right, let's get right to it, man.
I'm excited.
We're going to kick it off, y'all. We're going to kick it off with our futures bet. We're going to start with the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Who is going to be the NFL Offensive Player of the Year? Vic, we'll roll with you. Who you like?
My NFL Offensive Player of the Year bet. I didn't get a chance to look at these odds yet, but I will say Lamar Jackson is going to be the Offensive Player of the Year this year. I'm going back. He was the MVP last year. He's going to be the Offensive Player of the Year because he's going to put up fantastic numbers. He's going to do his thing. I don't got him winning MVP this year, but I definitely have him as being Offensive Player. I feel like he has something to prove. He's going to come back with a vengeance, and he's been quiet this year. So it's something to say about when a high-profile player quarterback has just been in the lab. I just feel like he's been in the lab this year. He's been quiet. He's about to come in the year strong. That is my Offensive Player of the Year.
I do not like that bet at all whatsoever because he just won MVP. the odds makers, I don't see him being voted NFL
That's
Offensive Player of the
MVP
Year.
for me. That's MVP though. I'm off of. He's not going to win back-to-back MVPs. I'm not going to give him back-to-back MVPs, but I will give him Offensive Player of the Year. I will give him that. I will give him that. That's just my. That's just my thought on it. Between him and I really, I have another guy. I have another person. I'm just gonna throw his name out there because Saquon Barkley, Eagle. But hey, I'm just gonna roll with my guy Lamar Jackson right now because I love him. You know what I'm saying? But I do like them too as because Saquon finally has an offensive line. So, but I'm gonna roll with Lamar Jackson.
Saquon's a better pick than Lamar, but we're gonna let you roll with that.
But Lamar Jackson win the Offensive Player of the Year. That's definitely feasible. I mean,
it's definitely feasible, but the odds ain't. But he Offensive Player of the Year when he's ever won.
Opening up the offense, like
they're gonna give Offensive Player of the Year to a running back or wide receiver because the quarterback always get the MVP.
Always get the MVP. I get that, and I mean I understand. I don't feel like they're gonna make it to. I don't know if they're gonna win the Super Bowl. So I'm still up and down on that. It was a good pick for me last year as far as that, but I still feel like he's going to put up fantastic numbers though. So that's my whole thing. Is like his numbers. I feel like he slimmed down. He's going to run a lot more. So I feel like his dynamic to his game is definitely going to be crazy this year. So I'm just excited to watch him play. And those are that's my first pick. Like I said, it was between him and Saquon. I'm not going to throw the Eagles too much. Vanilla out at y'all too much today. We just getting started. We bouncing back strong.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't.
We appreciate that.
I ain't going to throw too much of that out y'all, but that. We'll go ahead.
Tito, we on you after that sus ass pick. We on you. Let's go.
Hey, that's okay.
Man, my pick is, I mean, it's pretty typical, but I have to go with C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, come on, man. The man is an offensive juggernaut. You feel me? Offensively, I mean, rushing and receiving. I mean, he's first in everybody fantasy league for a reason. First in everybody fantasy pick for a reason. So I'm going with Christian McCaffrey to be Offensive Player of the Year. He's a fucking monster offensively, receiving yards and rushing yards. So, I mean, who else better to pick than Christian McCaffrey?
I mean, I ain't mad at that pick. I ain't mad at it.
I just don't know how that offensive line gonna look.
Yeah, since y'all didn't do your homework, let me see since y'all didn't do your homework, let me see if I can help y'all with these odds on these boys. Let's see. Regular season futures.
That's all
right. Let's see here. I got it down. I don't see it on here. Rushing yards. All right. Okay. So, Offensive Player of the Year. Nah, Christian McCaffrey. He ain't on there for the Offensive Player of the Year. All right. We'll keep it moving, man. All right. So, for my NFL Offensive Player of the Year, it's a long shot. Like I said, I like the long shots. I'm going with the odds in my favor. I think if Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy and play majority of the season, Garrett Wilson has a good chance to really ball out and go crazy. The reason why I like this pick is I like the bang that I get for my buck. Now, my initial go-to would be Justin Jefferson. He's playing with a backup quarterback, technically, with Sam Darnold with the Vikings. I'm a Sam Darnold's believer. I think in that system, Justin Jefferson will still flourish because Sam Darnold is not afraid to ball out. And that boy Justin Jefferson was going crazy at the end of the year with Nate Mullins at quarterback. So I think Sam Darnold can feed him the ball. What they're going to do is
Nick Mullins. Put some respect on my man's name, please.
Nick Mullins. My apologies, Nick Mullins. But my pick is Garrett Wilson because I know Aaron Rodgers. He's going to give Garrett Wilson the Devontae Adams treatment. As soon as he hiked the ball, he's going to go through his progression and he's going to force feed that nigga every chance he get. That nigga's going to get plenty of touches if he can stay healthy. I like it because it's plus 2,500. So that means $100 when you 2,500. If that happens, $50 when you 1,250, $10 when you $250. What's $10? It's a long shot, but I like the chances with a healthy Aaron Rodgers. My backup real quick, if you got the bread, Justin Jefferson at plus 1,200, that's low-key robbery. He's the best receiver in the NFL. The boy's going to get the touches. He just got to stay healthy. It's not a bad pick. So those are my two picks for the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. We're going to get right to it. NFL Defensive Player of the Year. T.O., who you got?
Defensive Player of the Year, I got to go with that boy, T.J. Watt. That boy is a sack monster, sack machine. Whatever, he go crazy. Like he's really unstoppable. And he also led the league in sacks last year. So why not go again this year? I'm going with my boy T.J. Watt to win Defensive Player of the Year.
So I'm not mad at that. And just so y'all know, T.J. Watt's odds plus $600, $100 when you $600 on T.J. Watt if you make that bet for him to be the Defensive Player of the Year. Go ahead, Vic.
So I like that bet because that was my Myles Garrett's my first. I'll go up, but I like that bet. But T.J. Watt, it's just a matter of him staying healthy, bro. Like it's just a matter of him staying healthy. That's my only thing was up and down with that with picking T.J. Watt because I feel like he gonna ball out. I mean, he's just gonna ball out. Their record when he plays versus when he don't play is freaking ridiculous. So, but I feel like even though Myles Garrett last year, I feel like Myles Garrett is definitely going to be the defensive player again. I think he's going to be on a rampage because they got embarrassed in their playoff game, in their playoff exit, and they did not show up defensively. So I just feel like he's going to make some noise, be the defensive player of the year this year, run it back. And that defense is going to be vicious. I can't wait to watch them their first game against the Cowboys' first game, but can't wait to watch that defense come out and play.
That's not a bad pick. If y'all pick Myles Garrett to be the Defensive Player of the Year, $100 will win you $750, y'all. It's not a bad bet. It's safe. He's in the top 5. It's Michael Parsons, T.J. Watt, Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, and Nick Bosa. Those are the top 5 odds to win Defensive Player of the Year. Michael Parsons is the safe bet at plus 500. He's the favorite to win it because he was in a lot of conversation last year to win it, and a lot of people feel like he got cheated. But Dan Quinn is gone. I feel like they're gonna do a lot of more different things with Michael Parsons. So I think they're gonna have him at linebacker, they're gonna have him at D tackle, they're gonna have him at DN. They're gonna have a lot of opportunities to get that. But my pick, because I like long shots, I want to get the bang for my buck. So $100 win you $10,000 if you bet on Brian Burns to be the NFL Defensive Player of the Year. And this is why I like Brian Burns. They sent that man to the Giants. All right. They already had Kayvon Thibodeau. All right. And they got another dog at D tackle. I forget his name, but he is a monster. They got another dog at D tackle. They paying Brian Burns to come up there and wreck shop. Brian Burns was a one-man wrecking crew at the Carolina Panthers. The boy is a monster. He's a technician. It's a long shot, but he has the opportunity to win Defensive Player of the Year. $100 win you $10,000. If you want to just be cheap, put a quick little $10 ball on that. $10 will win you $1,000 if you bet on Brian Burns to win NFL Player of the Year. I already got my bets in. I put a 50 ball on it to get me 55,000. If he hit it, he hit it. If he don't, he don't. I ain't gonna miss it. But I just couldn't pass up on the bank for my buck on that one. But my safe bet, my safe pick is Michael Parsons to win it because I think they're gonna do a lot more creative things with him and the Cowboys being that Dan Quinn is gone. We're going to get right to it, y'all. We making good time. We ain't going to keep y'all too long. We got the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. We're going to go with Vic. Who you like, Vic?
Oh, man. Hate to say it. Hate to do an Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm going to go with Jaden Daniels, man.
Safe.
It is what it is, bro. After watching him and throughout this preseason, Offensive Rookie of the Year, you can say safe. I like Bo Nix's odds, which is plus 1,100. Don't get me wrong, and I do like how he played in this preseason as well. So that would be my first. What's that?
But damn, you like Jaden Daniels to win it over Caleb Williams?
Yes, I do. You really do? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I don't.
Jaden,
with the weapons.
I've thought about that. I've definitely thought. Trust me, I've definitely thought about that. But Jaden Daniels, bro.
I think he's gonna go crazy with his feet.
He's gonna go crazy.
He get busy.
And here's the
He
thing:
get busy.
I think Caleb Williams is going to start to get happy feet in the pocket. I think as the season progresses along, he's going to start. I feel like he's going to start to do too much, and it's going to cause him to throw a little bit too many interceptions. I feel like that's going to come because he started to struggle in that last preseason game. He didn't have his first couple of drives weren't good, and they had to settle him down because he looks to want to make them splash plays, and that's what's going to be hard. I feel like he's been so accustomed to wanting to be so flashy that he's going to struggle because he's going to continue to press, and he's going to try to, instead of letting that offense come to him, because he has all the freaking weapons in the world. But I feel like he's going to be pressing a little bit too much, especially to try and live up to the name, live up to the hype type thing. But I definitely say Jaden Daniels, and then I like the way Bo Nix look, man. Like, but I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels just to keep it plain and simple. It was a plus 600 on his odds, but hey, Bo Nix looks pretty sharp. He opened the eyes a little bit. I will say that.
Yeah,
He look good, man. And
you made a good argument.
Yeah, before I send it over to T.O., Caleb is plus 150 to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jaden Daniels is plus 500. Bo Nix is plus 1,100. I think Jaden Daniels is going to have a better rookie season than Caleb Williams, but I think Caleb Williams is going to have the better overall career than Jaden Daniels. But I do like Bo Nix in that Sean Payton offense. He's like a better Drew Brees. But we're going to kick it over to T.O. Who you like, T.O., for your NFL Rookie of the Year?
My NFL Rookie of the Year, the one I'm betting on would be Marvin Harrison Jr. He's NFL ready. He's an absolute stud. The man is 6'4", 205, run a 4.4. He's the clear-cut option in Arizona, and he got a nice, solid quarterback in Kyler Murray throwing it to him. It's there for the taking. He has all the opportunity to ball out. He's the number one receiver over there. He's an absolute stud. I got Marvin Harrison Jr. to win Offensive Rookie of the Year this year.
I do like that pick. If you pick Marvin Harrison Jr. to be Offensive Rookie of the Year, right now his odds are currently plus 800. So $100 win you $800, $10 win you $80. All right. So it's not a bad pick. I do like it. Marvin Harrison is one of the best NFL receiver prospects to come out since Larry Fitzgerald. All right. He's just going to catch the ball. He's going to make plays. He a dog. So it's not a bad pickup. Him and Trey McBride of Arizona is going to be a nasty combo for sure. And Kyler will get that boy to rock. Hear me out on this one. I got a quick twofer for you. I'm going with Ladd McConkey for the Los Angeles Chargers. The white boy is nice. Okay. I've seen enough. He was a dog at Georgia. That we picked him up to be Keenan Allen's replacement. Nobody can replace Keenan Allen, but when it comes to route running and shiftiness, Ladd McConkey got it. And I'm gonna just tell you what I think is gonna happen with the LA Chargers. I'm looking when you look at this year's LA Chargers, you got to look at the NFL the Baltimore Ravens for when Lamar Jackson won the NFL MVP. They pretty much got the identical offensive coaching staff that they had when he won the MVP. All right. They're going to run the ball, misdirections, smart throws for Justin Herbert. Ladd McConkey out that slot position. He's going to have plenty of opportunities to get the ball, make plays. As long as he stay healthy, he has a good chance. Is he the favorite? No, but I can't deny the odds. He's plus 3,500. He's playing with a phenomenal quarterback in a system that's going to get him the ball out of that slot. I'm hoping he's going to be like an Amon-Ra St. Brown kind of role. We'll see what happens, but he's plus 3,500. So what that means, $100 when you're 3,500 if you bet him. He's my pick. Quick long shot sleeper pick. A long shot sleeper. Michael Penix to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in Atlanta. What's going to happen is we need Kirk Cousins to get hurt, which is very feasible. Or we need Kirk Cousins to have a couple bad games, and they're going to be calling them. They are obsessed with Michael Penix there. They're going to just hear me out. They're obsessed with Michael Penix.
Kirk Cousins have a couple bad games.
Yeah.
What the hell is you talking about?
They want Michael Penix to play. I'm telling you. Just hear me out. So if he gets there, if Michael Penix gets in and he starts balling out, He is going to run away with the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. The odds are plus 6,600. It's my long shot play. But $100 will win you 6,600 if you bet on Michael Penix to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's all I got to say.
Hey,
what you got to say about that?
Lad McConkey was your long shot, boy. If you don't,
but that's $100.
No,
that's $100. That's $100 going right in the trash.
Hey,
just do $10.
Right in the trash.
Hey,
don't worry.
Lad McConkey was your long shot. You talking about some Penix, bro? That's what I fucking said. Hey, this
man. I like to go.
I like a backup quarterback who might not ever see the field this season to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, that nigga ain't gonna see the field.
Go ahead, bro.
Is injury. Kirk Cousins injury.
Kirk ain't injury prone. That nigga got hurt one time. What are you talking about? He got hurt one time last year. He ain't never hurt.
I ain't trying to hear. Let's see what happens. Just if I'm crazy, call me crazy. But if I'm not, if Kirk get hurt, or if they bench that nigga and Michael Penix gets in, I want an apology on this podcast. I want a public apology.
Okay.
From both of y'all.
I ain't apologize if he get hurt. I mean that's it. I mean that happens when we play football. But I will apologize if they bench Kirk Cousins. Oh, you would get the biggest apology. Let me tell you. Because the bench Kirk? Are you crazy? I'm tired of this Kirk disrespect. Why they be disrespecting Kirk Cousins? Bitch, what the fuck is you talking about?
They want that boy
man for a reason. They paid the man for a reason. Their offense is designed for a running quarterback. That's just what it's designed for. They got one right there, Michael Penix, who can do both. We'll see what happens, but let's keep it moving. But those are my two long shots, all right? I'm the way. Did anybody here hit a futures bet last year? Anybody on this podcast? Did anybody here hit Yeah, well, shut the fuck up. That's what I thought. On to the next.
Called MVP.
Did you win it?
I called it.
But did you bet it?
I didn't bet that.
Yeah, eat it and love it.
Let's go.
Yes, eat it and love it. Our NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. T.O., who you got?
Man, my Defensive Rookie of the Year that I'm betting on this year is my boy, my dog, Dallas Turner for the Minnesota Vikings. That boy is a fucking monster. He is a problem. He's going to wreak havoc in the NFL this year, mark my words. First game, first preseason, NFL debut, sacks. Gainer had 2 of them. He almost had 2 sacks in his first NFL game. Yeah. And that's only preseason. Just wait what happens this year with the Minnesota Vikings and Dallas Turner. That boy is a straight dog. I absolutely believe he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year this year in the NFL. For sure.
I'm not mad at it.
The odds for him is 9-2.
I got plus 450, so
that's right around.
Plus 450.
Yeah.
So basically, what that means is $100 when you 450. If you bet $10, you get $45 because Dallas Turner is everything T.O. just said he is. He's that nigga, and he's the second favorite to win NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. The favorite is Liatu Latu, who is a man-child out of UCLA. He is the favorite, and he's plus 375 to win it because he's a dog. But Vic, we're gonna go with you, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
First of all, Dallas was a great pick, and that was definitely one of my guys. But I'm gonna go with and we're gonna see. I'm gonna go with Byron Murphy from Texas. Dude was a dog, very, very twitchy. He got good hands, very explosive. And I believe it's 1,100. He's a plus 1,100 on those odds. Is that what you got over there, Faye? Mine's been saying we've been like 100 off.
Yeah, it's plus 1,100 on FanDuel. It's plus 800 on Sportsbook. So it just depends on where you can shop around to different sports books, and you can get different odds based on the sports books that you bet with. So make sure y'all shop around and get the most bang for y'all buck. But yeah, Byron Murphy, he is an animal.
I feel like he is going to. I really feel good about him. Between him and Dallas, for real, I feel good about them two dudes as far as. But I'm leaning more so towards Byron Murphy to get this Defensive Rookie of the Year.
All right. I ain't mad at it. Those are both Both great choices. Byron Murphy is the third favorite to win
I thought it was fourth.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. Y'all know how I do. I like to go against the grain, and I want the best bang for my buck. My NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year is Nate Wiggins for the Baltimore Ravens. He's a cornerback that they drafted out of Clemson. The man has been balling in preseason, and let me tell you why I like it. Baltimore Ravens will have one of the top four NFL defenses in the league this year. That's number one. Number two, they love to blitz. They will be blitzing a lot, and they like to play man coverage behind that blitz. Nate Wiggins is a great man-to-man cornerback. He is going to have opportunities to get plenty of interceptions. If he can have like a Darren Bland type of run where he has maybe 2 or 3 games with an interception or a lot of pass breakups, some good tackles, he will definitely be in the running with that Baltimore Ravens defense to have a shot at the NFL Rookie of the Year. He is a phenomenal cornerback. His odds is plus 3,000. So $50 win me 1,500. I like those chances with him on that Ravens defense. I would not like him if he was playing on like a Colts D or like a Panthers D or something like that. But on the top 3 defense with that D line and that linebacker core that they got, he is going to have plenty of opportunities to make plays. So Nate Wiggins, my NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I like it.
Now this is where it's gonna get interesting, everybody. We going with our sleeper team of the year. We always have debates and struggles on this one. I expect this to be no different. We're going to start with T.O. Who is your sleeper team? And usually our sleeper teams are teams that did not make the playoffs last year that we think will make the playoffs this year. It's on you, T.O.
Okay. My sleeper team for this season, 2024, all bias aside, got to go with my Minnesota Vikings. For the simple fact, hear me out. Hey, hear me out. Hey, hear me out. For the simple fact, we had a terrible season last year. And with a terrible season last year, we almost still made the playoffs. We shot ourselves in the foot, lost like 2 or 3 games in a row to end the season, and that's how we didn't make the playoffs. But the reason why I say the Vikings are my sleeper team, because we make some key additions on defense. Man, we have Dallas Turner we drafted. We have Ivan Pace Jr., who's also a stud at linebacker. We just signed Stephon Gilmore. We still have Harrison Smith. We got Blake Cashman that we just signed from the Houston Texans. We have a sleeper receiver in Jalen Naylor, who has been showing his ass in training camp and preseason. We still have Justin Jefferson, and we have Sam Darnold, who everybody is sleeping on, who I believe is going to be comeback player of the year. He's also been balling in training camp and preseason. We still have Brian Flores running the defense. Our defense is going to be solid. If the offense can click like we know we can click, and not just mention we just signed Aaron Jones as well. Let me not forget about my boy Aaron Jones. We have all the pieces to be great, and I'm not saying that we're going to be the best team in the fucking league, but compared to where we was last year, missing the playoffs, I feel like we have a strong shot to at least make the playoffs. That's my argument, and that's my sleeper team for the 2024 season, the Minnesota Vikings, all bias aside.
I'm not mad at it. I respect it. I mean, they got a hell of an offensive team. I also believe Sam Darnold will be comeback player of the year. I think he learned a lot playing in San Francisco. I think he's going to come to Minnesota with a phenomenal offensive mind in Kevin, and they're going to have a good team. And he's going to get the ball to Justin Jefferson, and he's going to follow the scheme and follow the system. That defense is going to ball out. They in a decent division. There's no reason why they should not be competitive. Now, let's see how they execute. I'm not mad at that pick. They barely missed the playoffs, so it's kind of safe, but it's a biased pick. We all have our biased picks. Mine will be biased as well. Vic, who you got?
My sleeper team is the Indianapolis Colts. I am expecting the Colts one game away. They missed the playoffs last year, but that's my sleeper team. I'm definitely expecting Richardson to go off this year. From what I've heard, what I've been reading up, he's been learning to slide to get his big ass down. You can't run over everybody. It's the NFL, boy. Get your ass down. Like, you got to slide, protect yourself. So I'm expecting Indianapolis Colts to make some noise this year. Their division isn't that good. I'm not really expecting anything else from everyone in their division. So it just all boils down to divisional play in a sense for me. I don't feel like when it comes down to it, I feel like the quarterback play, they got a beastie ass running back that I absolutely love, who I feel like is top three running backs in the league if he can stay healthy. And then they got some dog receivers with Pittman and them boys. So I just feel like that's just going to be the sleeper team of the year. I really do like the pick. I feel good about it. And I love their freaking coach because he came from the Eagles and they got a great coach. So over there. So I feel like they're doing the right things. And their coach is smart. He's always going to put their players in the right position to make plays. He knows how to judge tempo of the game, to slow things down, to pick it up and things like that as well, which is something that he did good when he was back with Philly. So that's one reason why I really am high on them, is because I do like their coach. I trust the coach. So that's my sleeper team. And then I just coach straight to the point.
I ain't mad at it. I think it's not Shane Steichen. Steichen, maybe something like that.
Steichen.
Yeah. He's a great offensive coach, man. If Anthony Richardson can stay healthy, they got a good chance. I think their offense is going to be inconsistent because I think he's going to throw. He's going to have some inconsistent throws, and he's going to rely a lot on his legs, But if he can have a RG3 type season where it's RPOs, 1 or 2 quarterback reads, and just get either throw the ball on the first read, second read is not there, take off, you got a good chance, man. But they definitely got a good offensive system. It's going to be a lot of quarterback runs and leads and all that kind of stuff, man. So they defense play well, good chance. I ain't mad at it, man. I like that pick. My pick, it was between the Rams and the Chargers. I think the Rams are slept on this year. I think anytime you got Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, y'all got a chance to win the Super Bowl. I do like them for a long shot Super Bowl odds, but we'll save that for another day. But my sleeper team is going to be my Los Angeles Chargers. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Boy, the same sleeper pick from last year. Every year.
They sleepers. You know why they sleepers? Because they don't.
If bias was a person, it'd be this man right here.
Yeah.
If bias was a person, it'd be you right here.
I'll take that. And let me tell y'all why. Look, we had an incompetent head coach. All right. For the first time ever, I gave up on my Chargers like 3 weeks into the season. I saw the writing on the wall. The defense, horrific. The defense was just horrific. Last year, my LA Chargers, we went 5-12. We averaged 20 points a game, gave up 23 points a game on defense. Horrific. We lost about 6 games by 1 possessions. It is what it is. What's different this year? What do I like this year? Coaching, fundamentals, back to the basic, competent decision-making when the game is on the line. Jim Harbaugh, everywhere he has went, when he went to Stanford, when he went to San Francisco, when he went back to Michigan, and now at the Chargers, he has turned those programs, and they had winning records in his first year there. We are going to do a lot of misdirection. We're going to run the ball. We're going to be smart with. We're not trying to blow you out. We're not trying to blow you out this year. We're going to be smart. Run the ball, misdirections, smart passes. We're going to average around 20 points. There we go. Good for you, Vic. We're going to average. That's what you get. We're going to average 20 points a game, and our defense is going to give up 15 to 16 points a game. Expect our defense with Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, our boy Tua, forgot his name, second year defensive lineman, Darren James, Asante Samuel, expect our defense to be a top 6, top 7 defense this year under Jim Harbaugh. I said what I said. LA Chargers, we're going to the playoffs. Bet the money on it. And that's all I got to say.
Winning record, y'all gonna win 9 games.
Well, the first thing I want to say is you need to stop taking them damn edibles because your ass is tweaking. You is tweaking. You is over tweaking. You want some Eddies or something because you is tweaking. First of all, maybe I got a whole lot of shit to say. First of all, y'all didn't make no changes on defense. Y'all have the same exact defense that was
No,
given
we
over
changed the
20
whole scheme. We changed the scheme. That's the change. The scheme.
Okay.
You changed the scheme.
How? Okay, tell me how are y'all going to be the more improved? Y'all let go of y'all two of y'all best offensive weapons and Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen. Y'all receiving core is absolutely trash.
We don't need them. We're not throwing the ball. We're not throwing the ball. We're running the ball.
So y'all finna give it to Gus Edwards? The motherfucker slow as dirty. They run like a 4.8.
We running the ball, and we're going to give it to Jordan Palmer and Ladd McConkey.
Jordan Palmer and a rookie receiver.
Hey, y'all you say this Ladd McConkey one more fucking time.
Oh my God.
Jordan Palmer is a fucking dog. Ladd McConkey is a fucking dog. I said what I said.
Y'all started running back as Gus. Y'all started running back as Gus.
He's a fucking animal.
Don't say nothing else, bro. Just let it breathe. Let it go. I cannot wait.
I want my apology. I want my public apology.
Y'all got a great coach. I will give you that. That's the only thing that's saving y'all is having a competent coach. But that still ain't going. Hey, only thing the coach is doing is calling them plays, bro. Hey, between them lines.
You still gotta have talent.
Come on,
you still gotta go
between them lines, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
And guess what? And we had all that talent, and where did it get us? Where did it get us with all that talent? Nowhere, because of incompetent coaching. Now we reduced the talent, made some modifications, improved the coaching.
Okay.
Y'all even lost Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett ain't even there no more.
We don't need that nigga. All we need is Duran, Asante, Bosa. Why? Listen to me. Why the fuck did Khalil Mack reduce his contract? Why the fuck did Joey Bosa remodify his contract?
Because they want to play
for Jim Harbaugh. No, and who wouldn't? Keenan Allen was considering it.
They can want to play all they want to. Don't mean they gonna win. The fuck?
Joey Bosa got to stay healthy.
System. They love the
Bosa got to stay healthy. He ain't gonna stay healthy for a full game.
And that's why we got Tuli, baby. Tuli. Okay. He's coming, baby. Yeah.
Let's move on to the Charger talk.
Let's get off this Charger call. We're gonna save some of the other ones. We're gonna save some of the other ones for another episode. We're gonna get to our final pick and our final discussion.
We gotta do. We did the sleeper team. Let's do the team to regress though.
All right, we're gonna do the routine of regression, and let's keep it quick. All right, this is the team. This is the team that we think is gonna regress. This is the team that made the playoffs last year that we think gonna miss the playoffs this year. Vic, it's on you.
The team that is going to miss the playoffs this year. See, I really don't like that whole term of regression. Is just you missing the playoffs versus, you going, because I just feel like, it's all about play. You can catch fire. Like last year, my team, last year it was the Buffalo Bills. Why? Because I picked the Buffalo Bills and they did regress, but then they turned it on at the end. So it made them look, more impressive.
Your pick was just whack. It was a trash pick. Your pick was trash.
It wasn't no trash. It was a good ass pick, man. They were playing fucking terrible. But the team that will regress this year is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They will not make the playoffs this year.
Boy, you a fool.
Why?
He don't know.
What you mean? Why?
You just talk.
Because they're not gonna make the playoffs. They have not done anything. Baker Mayfield will regress this year. He's not gonna put up the same number. He's not gonna play like he did last year. I'm not. You have to prove it to me.
They literally have all of the
me.
But they one of the teams that have the same exact team they did last year.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay, yeah, exactly. When teams pull back the exact same fucking squad, what normally happens? Be real. Do they look the same? Honestly,
Usually,
no, they don't.
They usually have the same
You
results.
fucking lie. No, they don't. No, they don't. 9 times out of 10, they don't, bro. Listen,
That's
no,
only
look.
applicable on defense, really.
It's
only applicable on defense.
It's all of, listen,
all right,
that's your pick. I can't hear you.
All right, that's your pick. You said Tampa Bay.
I honestly feel like Tampa Bay is going. Tampa Bay. No, that's my reason. I feel like they're going to regress. I feel like that division, they're going to regress. I feel like, trust me, they don't have who am I thinking about? Don't give me. I'm gonna save it for the next episode. I'm gonna save it for the next episode. The reason because y'all gonna sound crazy if I say this team. I ain't gonna say this team. Y'all gonna. Yeah, we ain't gonna even start on that. It's a team that shouldn't even be talked about right now. We ain't said their name the whole time, so I won't say their name right now. But not just my personal opinion. Just hear me out. My personal opinion. I feel like Tampa Bay is going to regress this year. I definitely feel like that. 100%. That's just me.
We'll give it. I ain't mad at it. I think the Tampa Bay is going to be very competitive. I think Baker Mayfield has his confidence. Mike Evans is coming back. Godwin is back. Rashawn White is back. They improved the O-line. They improved it on the defense. They're going to be competitive, but we're going to see what happens. T.O. is on you.
I'm going to make it kind of quick so we can keep it moving for time. My team to regress is the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are in rebuild mode. They lost Micah Hyde, Leonard Floyd, Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, all gone on defense. Not to mention Stephon Diggs and Devin Singletary gone from the offense. Their receiving core is literally doo-doo. They started 3 receivers as Curtis Samuel, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, which is a pass drop master, goddammit, and Khalil Shakir, which he got speed
and Keon Coleman.
He make them big explosive plays. Y'all know, I was gonna get to him. I do like Keon Coleman, the rookie. That nigga's explosive. He's quick as hell. He got hands. I do like Keon Coleman. I feel like he's gonna take that number 1 spot eventually. But Curtis Samuel, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Khalil Shakir is your starting receivers. That is trash. They do have Dalton Kincaid though, which is a solid ass tight end. I'm not gonna lie. But they lost their starting running back, lost 4 key players on defense, lost their starting receiver. The Bills, I definitely see the Bills regressing big time this year. All right,
I respect your opinion, Vic. I highly disagree. I think you are a season off. Everything that you said last year about the Bills is what you is what you should have said this year about the Bills. My team to regress is also the Buffalo Bills. For everything that T.O. said, all the losses on defense, also the losses on offense, they struggled to run the ball last year. And a lot of their chunk run plays came off of Josh Allen. They're too Josh Allen dependent last year. They're even more Josh Allen dependent this year. They're going to ask him to pass for 300 yards, rush for 150 yards. It's just not sustainable long term. He's going to have to get comfortable and build a rapport with basically a whole new wide receiver core. You got Curtis Samuel, who's explosive, but he's not a Stephon Diggs. I like Keon Coleman, but he's a rookie. He's not as explosive and as fast as Stephon Diggs, but he is a dog. He is a high jump receiver. He's like a better Mike Williams. They got a lot of things they're going to have to figure out. They got James Cook. They got Frank Gore Jr. They do got some weapons if they can successfully run the ball. But my prediction is, you can stamp it, we'll come back to it at the end of the season. I think they struggle this year. I think they fired their head coach, and they're going to bring in a new offensive head coach to run the Buffalo Bills for the next season. But I predict that the head coach gets fired this year because they're going to have some struggle. They already had some turmoil last year that they had to overcome, but it's just too much on Josh Allen's shoulders. I think that they barely missed the playoffs this year. And that's my pick, piggybacking off T.O. And for our final topic of the night, just so you all know, we have Vic on this podcast because of opinions like that. We need contrary to our good opinions. So that's why we have him here. I also want to state, just for liability purposes and transparency, all right, and insurance purposes, all right, copyright infringement, He has a 614 number on his chest. He is not from Columbus, Ohio. He is from Warren, Ohio. All right. All right. Our final bet, our final topic of the episode. NFL MVP. Who is your best bet for the futures bet on NFL MVP? T.O., we on you.
Yeah, so my MVP, I also got a 2-4. 2-4. My first one, I'm torn between the two, so I had to put both on. But my MVP of the season, I think is going to be either Jordan Love, because only if the Packers can win games. If the Packers can win games, I do feel like Jordan Love has a strong chance to win MVP because Jordan Love has shown his talent. He's shown what he can do towards the end of last season. He balls out when everything is clicking. He balls out. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, right up there, top 3, top 5 quarterbacks in the league. Only if the Packers can win games. My second option is C.J. Stroud. For the man to take the Houston Texans to the playoffs in his rookie year, coming back around for his second year, he's more polished. He's understanding more. The game's going to slow down for him, and he also has more weapons and Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon to pass to out the backfield. Not to mention they got a healthy Tank Dell, which is a monster, and in his own right. So you put all the weapons together with C.J. Stroud throwing the ball the way he throw the ball, with Houston Texans having a strong defense the way they have, and they already made the playoffs last year. I feel like they're going to be even better this year. So I feel like C.J. Stroud also has a strong chance to win MVP. And those odds was, I believe, it was 12-1 for plus 1,200 for Jordan Love, and then it was also plus 850 for C.J. Stroud on the odds.
I'm not mad at those picks. I'm a C.J. Stroud fan. I am a little concerned that defenses will they kind of have the tape on him, so they will be making some adjustments. But he is a dog. He was a dog at Ohio State. He's gonna be a dog in the NFL. I have a twofold. I'm a piggyback on T.O. I had Jordan Love as my NFL MVP. I like what I saw from him last year. His confidence continues to build. They have a good play scheme. They got crazy talent. Jalen Reed, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Tucker Kraft at the tight end position. They brought in Josh Jacobs, who I think is going to be their workhorse. And my bonus bet is for Josh Jacobs to lead the NFL in rushing. And that will get you plus 1,600 because he's going to get tons of carries. The Packers just put AJ Dillon on the injured reserve list already.
And if y'all, for the season.
Oh, yeah, for the season. So
AJ Dillon.
And if y'all remember last year I had the Green Bay Packers as one of my most improved teams in that division. Told y'all that they was going to be slept on, as well as the Detroit Lions. So trust me when I say Jordan Love in that division with the Bears and the Detroit Lions and all that kind of stuff, he has a good chance to play well, win a lot of games, and he's going to be in discussion for the NFL MVP. My second one, and it is a retarded pick, and I don't recommend it. It is a long shot, but I like the best bang for my buck. And what I'm praying for is a blast from the past. Right now, Deshaun Watson is so cheap at plus 7,500. If we can get Deshaun Watson to be healthy, make smart decisions, give us a glimpse of the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson, before he started being a freaky ass nigga at 69 God and all those massage parlors. If we can get the old Deshaun Watson back with that Cleveland Browns defense and a ball in Amari Cooper and that run game, plus 7,500 on Deshaun Watson. Plus 7,500. $10 win you $750. We just need the Browns to win and him to play well. To me, it's worth the risk. It's definitely a long shot, but it ain't my favorite. But I can't turn down. I like a good deal. So $10 for $750. I'm gonna drop 50 on it. See if I can get 3 bands on a lucky if he play well, and hope for the best. I feel like he has a lot to prove. even his own fans are against him at this point because of the ridiculous contract that he signed. But I think that he has a chance, man. So, all right, y'all. That does it for us, man. We ran long. Futures episode, our bonus episode. We wanted to give y'all something out the gate. Week 1 will be next week, where we'll give y'all our best bets of the week, our NFL parlay of the week. We're gonna give y'all what we got, man. Best bets, parlay of the week. We ain't gonna have no boom boom pooties because we don't got nothing to recap really because it's the first week. But we definitely gonna give y'all our best 3 bets and then our parlays of the week for next week. So once again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in at the Parlay Gang, Sports Gambling Made Easy. Y'all, this is going to be a great year for us, man. We trying to break records. We did really, really well last year, plus 20K in profits for our first season. We expecting to do better than that, maybe even double it. All right, we're going to bring y'all consistency. We're going to bring y'all education, and we're going to bring y'all transparency. So keep tuning in. Make sure y'all follow us on the Parlay Gang on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share on Instagram. Subscribe, like, share, hit that button, comment on our posts. And then don't forget to follow us on TikTok at the Parlay Gang. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Fellas, y'all got any parting words?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. If y'all haven't tuned into the page, tap in. Man, we got some testimonials on there from people who made money off our bet last year. Just showing love, showing appreciation for our podcast, letting y'all know, like, hey, that can be y'all. Y'all can win money too. Tap in. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Twitter. It's all there. The information is all there. We giving y'all the best of the week. We do this shit. We do this shit for a reason. We the Parlay Gang for a reason. Y'all gotta tap in, man. Don't sleep this year. This year we're gonna be great, man. We're gonna do 30, 40K this year, man. Mark my words. Let's get it.
Let's go. Parlay Gang signing out.